Welcome back to my channel YouTube. So I'm going to share my interview experience of Infosys for SES role. Before that, I want to tell you that before the interview round, there was a coding round in which there are three questions, and one should have to solve at least 1.5 question. That means one full complete question, and so half of the test cases of other question, but it is better if you solve all of the all of the questions. So I'm going to share my experience, and before that, I want to tell you if you have any queries, in, if you find any queries, you can comment down below, and I will try to answer that your doubt or query. So the first point is that this interview experience for SES role. SES role means System Engineer Specialist, and before that it was Senior System Engineer, but they changed the profile name, and now it is System Engineer Specialist. That is SES, and they offer the package of 5 LPA for SES role, and there is one more package for Power Programmer, that is 8 LPA. So I was selected for 5 LPA. So that's why I'm giving you the experience of mine. And I'm from 2021 batch. And the time duration for my interview was 25 minutes. But there are people whose interview are less than 25 minutes, or some people have interview more than 25. So interview was started with the questions. With the question, tell me about yourself, which normally every interview ask you. So be ready with your answer, because this question will explain about yourself. And after that, he asked me about my projects. So I have done two projects, so I explained both of them, and you have to explain all of your project briefly. And after that he asked me about the introduction of my project, and from where you get the ideas. So this was happened. After that, he asked me biggest failure. Actually, in my interview, I always tell him that uh, I was ready to learn from my mistakes. So he wants to ask me my biggest failure. After that, he asked me about he asked me to rate yourself in Python, and you understand that whenever he asked you to rate yourself, yeah, do great rating of yourself. And when he asked something like this, that means the next question will be on that topic especially. So I understand that after that he will ask me about the Python. Okay, and yes, that happens. He asked me the namespace which is present in Python. What is namespace? Python path, Python module, difference between tuple and dictionary, which is basic questions, and you have to know about that. So go to internet and search for interview questions for Python. So you will get these kind of questions, and you will prepare from there. And after that, he asked me some basic question of DVMS, normalization and join, because I wrote DVMS as my favorite subject in my resume as well. But in interview, he has not checked my resume. He totally asked question according to my introduction, what I told in my introduction. After that, he asked me to rate yourself in DS. Okay, and then he asked me to explain what is BFS and what is the logic behind BFS. So I explained that also. After that, he asked me what is microprocessor and microcontroller. So yeah, I studied that, but I don't remember at that time. So I told him that no, I don't know about that. Yes, I heard about it. So sometimes he asked something out of the box. And then he asked me, do you know about the sequence number in Oracle? And then he asked me some basic questions like the state of Trivandrum, capital of Karnataka, and he also asked me where do you where do you where do you travel in last few years. And after that he asked me about info. So whenever you're going in an interview of any company, do research on that company. And then he asked me total DC of info. Total DC means uh, in how many cities Infosys was present. Infosys is present. So he asked me about that, and then three good and bad things of your college. He wants to know what is your perspective for your college. So always say good things about your college. Don't say bad things. You can say that yeah, there are areas, but don't say like no, I don't like this or that. Okay. And then he asked me a question that if I give you a chance to learn any technology, any specific technology, how much time will you take? So tell him according to your preparation and according to your time. And then this is all from my interview, but some of my friend told me that there are some interview who asked some basic questions on OS. OS means operating system and networking. So be ready for that, as it is a interview of a CS role. So they can ask question from anywhere. So be ready with the concepts of OS, networking, software engineering, agile method, and with your all favorite subject projects. So you have to be ready from that for that. And my friend also told me that they asked to print prime number in diamond shape. So it is, yeah, some kind of tricky question, but yeah, they asked, and yeah, sometimes they ask to write you some code. So be ready for that also. And some people write Java in their resume, so they asked overloading and overwriting. This is the basic concept of Java, you should know. And oops, oops is important. So these are the questions of interview 2021 batch, which was held in like May month, April or May month. So that's all from my side. And if you do have any query, please do comment below. And thank you. Please do like, share, and subscribe so that this video can reach to many people. Thank you.